Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of What's in the Pipe. I'm your host, Marissa Davis, and here with me today to discuss the final rule issued by PHMSA in November of last year, we have G2's Manager of Regulatory Compliance, Al Giordano, G2's Director of Regulatory Compliance, Wally McGaughey, and Vice President of Software, Tracy Thorleifson. Thanks for being here with me today, guys. Okay, Al, so let's start off with you. Can you just explain briefly what was included in the final rule, or Part 3, issued by PHMSA, and how it's changed the regulations for gathering lines?
Sure. Thanks, Marissa. So the new rule that was promulgated by PHMSA is focused around gathering lines. What PHMSA did with this new rule was they expanded their definition of what's considered to be a gathering line. They created a Type C gathering line and a Type R gathering line. Type C gathering line is defined by its diameter. And then they've also created what they call a Type R line, which is considered to be all onshore gathering lines. So for Type R lines, the operator is required to report those lines as part of their annual report to PHMSA. For the Type C lines, depending on the diameter and the pressure of the line, there are different programs that they're required to have for those gathering lines. PHMSA has estimated that there's an additional 425,000 miles of gathering line that's going to be added to the overall total of lines in the United States.
And who all is going to be required to comply with these regulations?
There's a lot of folks out there operating gathering lines that have their exploration and production companies. They're typically regulated under state regulations. They're through the oil and gas division, not the pipeline division of the state agencies. It's incumbent upon the state agencies now, the state pipeline safety agencies, begin to try to identify these folks as who they are.
And you know, more to that point, Wally, most of those operators who fall in that category have, you know, never run DOT class location analysis on anything.
Right, and identifying those class locations is the basis of this thing, is to be, you know, identify the risk associated with the operation of these pipelines. Where are they located? What are they close to? So this is a new territory for PHMSA, if you will, stepping out into gathering lines to this extent, taking them all the way up to the end of production.
Will workers on these newly regulated gathering lines have to fall under operator qualification regulations, and will they have to be qualified to the covered tasks they'll be performing?
The answer is no. At this point in time, as odd as that seems, they'll be performing covered tasks in some cases, depending upon the type of gathering that they have, all of which are covered tasks under an operator's normal operator qualification program. But this new regulation doesn't include OQ, if you will, in their requirements.
Here's one for you, Tracy. What tools or resources will be necessary to achieve compliance with the new regulations?
But basically, you're going to need some sort of software that enables you to calculate class location. Furthermore, performs the regulated gathering determination on that basis. Now, to do all of that, you're going to need various types of data available to you. Then you run class, and to perform the regulated gathering determination on top of that, you need some additional information on your type.
And when are operators required to comply with the new gas gathering rule?
So there's two specific compliance dates that operators need to be aware of. November 16th, 2022, which is 6 months from the date of publication, operators are required to have identified all of their Type C lines in their system. And then by May of 2023, as part of the annual report, operators must include their mileage for all types of gathering lines in their system, A, B, C, and R.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for your insights. If anyone has any questions related to the final rule or how G2 can help, you can reach out to me directly at marissa.davis@g2-is.com, and I can connect you with one of our SMEs. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media to keep up to date on our latest updates. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep it flowing. It's under control.